Good morning. Another day out here in the garden. And today what I'm doing, I'm spending 2 hours in the garden. That's it. I went to work last night, 6 p.m. Just got off this morning, 6 a.m. And what I am doing today is putting out some starts. I have here on my table, these are starts that I brought. I have on my table my collard greens. I already went through these and picked off some leaves. These are the little groups where you get 50 for $7.50. I went to my local feed store yesterday and they had things going on set up outside the store. It's the same place I go to buy the ocean forest soil, if y'all always hear me talk about that. But they had Georgia collards. They had some mustard greens. All look pretty good. Had cauliflower. Even though I dropped seed and I do have germination, I still brought some more, trying to increase my chances of having a great harvest. Here is some kale. I do have out some kale, but not this kind. Some kale there. Some broccoli starts. This is not 50. I think this is 25, but honey, it was the same price as the 50. Don't think I didn't point that out at the store, honey. I be trying to save a penny. So that's some broccoli. This is cabbage, a group of 50. And then some Swiss chard. Look like rainbow Swiss chard at that. So that's what we're doing today. We're running around here. Gonna get started dropping these things in. I have 3 Georgia collards that I already took from this. I went through, pulled off all the little leaves. These are all the leaves that was on it that wasn't looking good, so I pulled those off. I'm not putting that out into my green stalk towers or in any of my grow bags or my raised bed. So I went through, pulled off the leaves, and I'll be doing that with each bundle as I get through it to it. To go through it, pull up anything. These collards on the root, they had earthworms in them. So I say they grew in some healthy soil if you got the earthworms stuck in the root of the plant. So I did drop those into the soil with the 3 that I already planted into some grow bags close over here to Watermelon Way. So I'm going to take some of these. I'm going to have these planted throughout the garden. I'm not going to plant all these in one place. I didn't come out here to play with these mosquitoes today. So time I got out here, I felt one try to bite me through my pants. I done sprayed my pants with some chemical stuff. Yeah, I don't have time to play today. I've got a certain amount of time out here and I need to get out here, get this done. I don't have time to play with these bugs today. I ought to be fanning 20 times when I could have my hand on a start, getting started. So we're gonna go over here. The first thing I'm gonna try to do is plant out lilac. Plant out the lilac tower. And I'm just going to start my way to the bottom, work my way up, go ahead and put my little sign in, the signs that I worked on in my last video. I'm going to plant this out to the bottom. With the collards, and I'm also going to put some collards down here in one of these raised beds. Okay, so I have those out of the way. And I'm just going to dig over here and drop this in. This soil has already been loosened up and watered, but I am going to come back and water it. I even meant to go ahead on and pull out my water hose, so as I go, I could water each little thing. And I'm just trying to get the hole deep enough where I could drop it in there and have it to stand. And these little tiny spiders, they know how to make a web overnight. Now, this is some of the work in the garden that I usually don't show. So I'm trying to show more of what I do in the garden. It's not quite early in the morning because when I got off this morning, I did come home, take me a little nap. Because, honey, y'all probably would have seen me on the videos sleeping in the garden because that's about where I was when I got off this morning. I was tired. We had a slow night, but steady. But some dry spots here and there. I don't really say what I do for a living, actually. If you know me, you know. I don't really say what I do for a living because the place that I work is only one of them in my town. So it wouldn't be hard to find me. But I am a supervisor there. And so you kind of have to stay on your P's and Q's. We are all very well trained in what we do. We have training every month. Consistent training. That is how they keep us going. And you know, when you're in charge of other people, and when I'm on day shift, I have the people in the office. I have admin, my boss, and stuff that I can fall back on. At night, you are admin. You are the boss. So, you know, that's where I'm at right now. So I have to stay alert. So I try to make sure when I come home, I'm getting some rest. I'm going to go down here and plant these collards down here. I have to make sure when I come home I get some rest. But I still have a family here. I have a husband here. I have Kaylani here. And every day she, oh, I don't want you to go to work. She always saying she don't want me to go to work. So this was an empty bag. I did plant some tomatoes in here. They never seeded. They never germinated, I meant. So I'm going to put these 3 little Georgia collards in here. This soil is dry. Even though when I'm watering, I water it as well as if it has a plant in it. But you see the soil is loose in here. It's good loose soil. I probably should throw some amendments in here, which is what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to throw some amendments in here just to, because it did have other tomatoes in here. And once they died out, I threw more seeds down in here. So you might see a tomato pop up in here later on. I don't know, maybe next year, maybe they'll soon germinate. I don't know, but I'm actually stirring them up. So, honey, if they down there, they probably going to be to the bottom. I may not get all the starts out today because I'm trying to stay within a time frame. I'm trying to stay within a time frame, so I'm not always out here in the garden, especially on the days I have to work. Right now I just have some plant tone. I need to go back and stock up on some things. I just have some plant tone here for right now. So that's what we're going to throw in this bag. And I may just top it off with some ocean forest, just because I don't have the other things that I need. And I am going to leave those tomato tags in here. So if a tomato plant do pop up, I would know what it's called. Okay, I done went and grabbed my ocean forest soil by Fox Farm. Honey, I don't know how everybody else is dealing with these spiders, but I'm so tired of them. And I'm gonna throw some ocean forest in here because it has amendments already in it. Worm casting, bat casting. I was reading the ingredients and I looked up the word. It is basically said bat poop. I was like, okay. So I know this has fertilizer and things in it. So I can always mix this up in some soil. Well, here's Miss Kaylani.
Oh,
hey girl.
look at me.
I see you. Ah, sookie now. Somebody pretty this morning.
Me.
You done got dressed?
Yeah, Papa help me get dressed.
Papa help you get dressed?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm recording. Okay.
Okay. I won't talk and do all that talking.
You won't do all that talking today? Child, yes you will. I won't do all that talking today. Oh Lordy. See there? She won't do all that talking today, but she already done started with 1,000 questions. No, I don't need that, baby. So I'm getting these little 3 in that I'm doing. I'm sorry, y'all can't see nothing. But I'm just putting it in. I done put the ocean forest in there, my plant tone, and I'm just dropping these little 3 right in here. I'm gonna come back through and water. I'm trying to rush because I want to get a lot done in those 2 hours that I say I'll be out here. I really don't want to stay longer than that. Hey, Kaylani, you see on that table over there where I have my signs wrote out? Right here where you at? Right there by the plants. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Right over there by my plants? Yeah, but look for the ones that got something written on it on the other end. Yeah, look in there. And some of them I wrote on. Can you bring me one of those? Not the plant, but the sign. Uh-huh. Not that one. The black one. Yeah. I wrote on it in silver writing. Yes. Do it have something wrote on it? Bring me one that got something wrote on. That one don't have anything on it. Bring me one from over there that has something on it, okay? Don't run with it. Don't run with it because it's a sharp tool at the end. This one. Let me see. This one. Good job. So I'm sticking that in the bag as well, and I'm leaving that tomato sign in there as well. And I'm gonna just keep this with me just in case. Keep this fertilizing stuff with me just in case. Okay, so I have those in the ground. This video is really behind the scenes stuff that I be cutting out. I'm not cutting this. I'm not doing no editing on this one. When y'all see this, y'all will probably see mostly all the mistakes, unless it's just looking real crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go and throw some collard greens in other areas that have empty pockets on some of the other towers. I'm gonna go down here to the terracotta tower, and I'm gonna plant some collard greens down there. I'm gonna drop some in the raised beds and in some more grow bags. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll come back and show you all the progress of the lilac tower so you can see how that's developing.